How's it going, guys? I am here with another GM mode, and last time I asked you what we should do with the lines because we were struggling for a little bit there. I decided not to make any changes, even though there was one change that I kind of liked, and it was switching Luke Glendening for Alexi Sorella just because of the face-offs. And now that we're doing a little bit better, I was kind of thinking against it, but now that I'm looking at it again, actually, I kind of want to go with that because 87 faceoffs for Luke Glendening. That's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and make that line change. But the other one was to switch up Dylan Strome and Alexander Koklichev because they were a combined minus 23, as you see there. Nolan Patrick also a minus 12. So this line, not very good defensively as you're looking just at their ratings here. Not good defensively at all. Sure, Nolan Patrick has a 90 defensive awareness. That really brings it up. But he's got no stick checking, and he can't do it by himself. So this line's not very good defensively. If we start doing bad, this will be the line that gets broken up first. Maybe I switch Strome, put Koklichev in the middle, and put Gagliardi down there on the right wing. Who knows? That will be the first line that gets changed up if I do anything, but I will not do anything quite yet because we are in a good position to win right now. So with that being said, let's jump right back into this. Go up to the trade deadline. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. I made one trade last time. I think that really helped us. But other than that, I don't think I'll be making any trades. Nick Patan, view player info. How old is he? He's 25. I would imagine he's a little unhappy. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. Claim. Let's stop the simulation right here. Did I actually get him? Or did I just put a claim on? Yes, we did. We got him. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at everything real quick. That's the first time I think I've ever made a waiver claim in NHL 16. Wow. Okay, so how good is Patan? Where is he? Oh, yep, he'd be in the minors. If we can find him here. Where is he? Where is Nicholas Patan? There he is. So he's 79 overall. He's 25 years old. Top 9 forward potential. So you know what? He could maybe become a decent scoring third liner for us if he has a good year in the minors this year. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and insert him right in there, not into the minor league roster. That's what I mean. All right. So best lines. I got Nick Patan in there with Keegan Iverson and Marian Demitra. I actually don't like that. I want somebody else in there. I'll throw up Paul Campbell. There we go. Pylon. Let's put him up there. Yeah, let's move Demitra up there. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. Brady Gilmore. Is he Dougie Gilmore's kid? I wish. Now, I think I'm going to leave him there, and we'll keep everything how it is. Move up Colburn. There we go. All right, so I like how that looks. We got Patan on the minor league roster now. Hopefully, he becomes a little better. So yeah, that's how everything looks. Now let's just keep simulating. I really don't want to change anything on this team. I think we're doing all right. And the addition of Patan, that gives us another prospect to think about for next year because if he has a little bit of a jump there, I think he could be a good player for us. Let's go ahead and scout defensemen in the Swedish Elite League. Maybe we can pull a Erik Karlsson or Nick Lidstrom out of there. I wish. They got quite a few defensemen in there, so that'd be nice. Now we're winning some games here. This is really what I like to see, but I'm really hoping that we don't start losing, so I don't have to change up that second line, because that would be the line that I do change up. I feel like if another team has a really good scoring second line, that's where we're getting scored on, because, I mean, you saw their plus minuses. Was not pretty. And here we're losing some games now. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Cut off the losing streak at 3, but if we get a losing streak beyond 3 games, I'm changing it. I'm changing things up for that second line. I don't think we should ever lose 3 games in a row, let alone back-to-back games. So we're 36, 25, and 2. I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. Scouting assignments. Forwards in the U.S. for 6 weeks. There we go. Nope, not gonna edit the. Michael McCarron. What's this guy about? 25 years old. He's got bottoms. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this guy up too. He could become something for us. Him and Nicholas Patan down there. I'm not gonna take Alec Martinez, mostly because I don't want to give up the pick, and we don't need a defenseman. So let's go down into the minors. Did I actually claim him? I wonder. Let's check this out. Oh, I gotta go into the system. Come on. Yep, Michael McCarron. Is that his name? Yeah, Michael McCarron. All right. Welcome to the team. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the lines and throw him right in there. No. There. Come on. I wanted the AHL. This is ridiculous. Come on. Best lines. All right. So they got McCarron and Patan. I'm gonna go ahead and throw McCarron up there. They want Paul Campbell on that first line, which I kind of agree with. He's got really good puck skills. If he keeps growing on that, maybe he could try and crack the roster next year. I don't think so because he's got bad defense, but he could be a nice trade piece for us. There we go. All right, so going back into the NHL, we got 19 games left in the season. Let's just go ahead and see how we do. I'm not making any trades at the trade deadline. We did make a waiver claim, though, which was really nice for us. And 2 losses in a row. One more. Come on. I don't want to change up the line. There we go. 1-0 win. I really like that. But we can't be losing games. Come on, boys. Go to player morale. Oliver Ekman Larson would like to talk to us. And, yep, that makes me happy to hear. I like it when my players are happy. There we go. Come on. I don't want to lose any more games. Let's pick it up, boys. Come on. Ooh, okay. I was just about to stop the simulation because, oh my God, they're losing. I gotta stop this. This is ridiculous. We have lost 6 games this month? 6 games this month. We're 2-6. That's ridiculous. I gotta change up this second line. It's just not working. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw Strome on that first line with Patrick and Gagliardi, along with Koklachev in the middle there. So that's how we're going to run with the lines. Hopefully, they do a lot better in these last 11 games. I'm looking for us to go 8-3. 8-3 sounds good for this team. I think we can really do it. It'll get us to 46 wins. And yeah, I think that sounds really good. Now, and if we can include some overtime losses instead of regulation losses, that'd be really nice. Alexander Steen, he's unhappy. That is to be expected. I've had him scratched this entire year. He's got a big contract. He's helping us hit the cap floor. I hear a lot of feedback like yours. I'm really hoping he retires at the end of the season. If not, we can make a decision on what to do with him. One of the comments before, and I picked him up during the live stream in the trade for Opie, was to buy him out. Now, I'd really rather not do that, so I'm really hoping he retires at the end of the season. And we get our first loss after changing up the lines there. So, I think that was a really good change on my part. And I don't think I should change with these lines too much more. I think we got them perfect how they are now. There we go. Player morale. Derek Pouliot, what would you like to talk about? Extra minutes? No problem. We found a good balance that works for you. I like that. There we go. Are we about to go 10-0-1 in the last 11 games? Can we do that with the new lines? Hey, we can. Wow, 48-30-4. We finished hot there. We're being hot going into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and scout forwards in Russia. Going hot into the playoffs, and we got the Edmonton Oilers in the first round. I really like to see that. I think we can handle them. Let's take a look at where all the teams ended up and see how we did compared to the rest of the NHL. Now, we tied the Calgary Flames, but they had more regulation plus overtime wins. So, unfortunately, we do not hold the tiebreaker. They get first place. Let's take a look at the Western Conference. And yeah, we tied them for the lead in the West. I'm perfectly fine with that. We were better than the Calgary Flames if you really look at the numbers because we have 48 wins. Does not matter how you win as long as you win in the playoffs. A loss is a loss. They lost more games. That's all I care about. Now, if we look at the NHL, not one of the best teams. I thought we were going to be one of the better teams. We were tied for fifth, with Calgary winning the tiebreaker, but points-wise, we were tied for fifth. So, goals for per game, where did we end up? We cooled down a little bit. Finished fifth place in the league with 3.1. So, down just a little bit from what was it, like 3.3. Not too shabby, but we are fourth in the league for goals against, which is really good for us. 2.4 goals against per game. We're still having good defense out there. Couldn't be more proud of the boys. Now, our power play percentage dropped a little bit, but it's still among the better half of the league, which I have to be happy with. Penalty kill percentage, I think it went up just a bit. We still have one of the worst penalty kills, but I think we can hold our own on special teams. Now, taking a look at the points, where did everybody end up? John Tavares, first 50 goal. I can't even speak words. John Tavares with 51 goals, the first 50 goal season in his career. 51 and 44 for 95 points, a career high for him. Couldn't be more proud of him. He played fantastic. Max Domi back where he normally is, around 60 points, which is great for him. He set a career high in assists, but 19 goals from him. So not a 20 goal scorer, but again, he had a fantastic season. Oliver Ekman-Larsson and Jake Bean, we found a good dynamic duo between those two. Obviously, they cooled off towards the end of the season, but still, 18 goals for Jake Bean, 44 assists for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Those are really good point totals. Now, Dylan Strome spent half the year, or more than half the year, on the second line. Obviously, his points are down from last year. Same amount of goals, but a little less assists. So I'm not too worried about him. And his plus-minus actually did improve after we put him on the first line. I think everybody's plus-minus improved a little bit, except for Nolan Patrick's. His went down just a little bit. But Travis Gagliardi, not a bad year. 45 points for him. Like I said, not too bad. One short of last year, which was his rookie year. Not too bad. Koklichev, his first season with us, not too bad. Second line forward, 45 points, not too bad for him. Like I'm saying, not a career high, not a career low, though. Great player. I love that we got him. I think he will be good for us. Merkley and Sorella both with 40 points. Sorella, 26 goals on that fourth line. Oh, my goodness. Oh, excuse me. He's taking notes of Christian Fischer. Christian Fischer had a 20-goal season on our fourth line. He had 26 on the fourth line. That's insane. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of that. Let's take a look at Opie and see how he did. All right, so Opie, he had a .916 save percentage, not too bad. 2.3 goals against average. He improved in the second half. He played 71 games. He was our clear starter. 40 wins, 26 losses. Couldn't be more proud of him. He had a really good year. And he can get even better for next year. He's still got elite potential. I'm excited for what he can do. Let's take a look at how he compared to the rest of the goalies. I'm not too concerned about the goals against and save percentage just because I think they can be a little skewed based on games played. But just looking at wins, he's one of the better goalies. Looking at the goalies around there, he's around there in save percentage, and goals against, he's a little better. So, I really think we got one of the better goalies in the league in him. I'm excited for what he can bring to us in the playoffs. And same thing for John Tavares. He didn't lead the league in points. He did at one point, but he dropped off just a little bit. Still, 95 points. Great season for him. Could not be more proud. Let's take a look at the playoff tree, and we can see who is matched up against who. So Dallas against Colorado, St. Louis against Nashville, Arizona against Edmonton, and Calgary against Winnipeg. That's the West, and in the East, you got Carolina against Philly, New York Islanders against Ottawa, Tampa Bay against Boston, and Buffalo against Toronto. So that's how the playoff tree looks. That'll do it for now. We can take a look at Edmonton next time. So until then, I'll see ya.